Patch 2.0 saved NBA 2K26. Fading is getting nerfed, rhythm shooting is getting nerfed, blitz steals are getting improved, ghost contests are completely gone, blur takeover is patched, and unwanted behind the backs are gone. Today I'll be going over and showing everything 2K has dropped in patch 2.0 on NBA 2K26. Now before we get into this video, drop a like on the video right now and click that subscribe button if you are new to my channel if patch 2.0 saved NBA 2K26. Because you don't want to miss out on opportunities like this. Here y'all go. Here's a VC code for Xbox and PlayStation. Now, if y'all want more VC giveaways like this in my videos, get this video to 3,000 likes and I got y'all. Now, enough with the yapping. Let's get straight to the patch notes. Patch notes 2.0 gameplay. The first bullet point says, adjusted shot contest logic to reduce inappropriately high coverage scores, ghost contests in parentheses and quotation marks when not actively contesting shots. This is huge. Ghost contests gotta be the most annoying contest in the game. If a defender is not even looking at you, face the other way just because their body is near you, I'm sorry, that's not a contest. I don't care who you are. If you are not actively putting a hand up or getting in my face in some sort of way, you should not be able to get any sort of contest on my jump shot. I don't care if it's a 4% contest, a 10%. Should not happen ever. So this is a W patch note. We love to see this, especially for all of my guards out there. It's just amazing. The next patch note we have, random button alley-oop finishing is now limited to Hall of Fame and competitive online modes, such as Ante-Up, Proving Grounds, Pro-Am, etc. The non-Hall of Fame modes, the Theater, the Rec, the Park, are now use a single dedicated finish button. So just think of this as all the Hall of Fame is where you could be, you know, Y, B, A, X. But now if you play the Rec, the Theater, the Park, it's only gonna be one button to finish. You don't have to, you know, specifically lock in on the button when throwing an alley-oop, which I don't really mind. I did think it was cool how I added a skill gap if you threw a self alley-oop. It was kind of fun, but I understand for that to stay in the Hall of Fame competitive online mode. Now this is where it gets juicy. The next bullet point we got says increase the difficulty of making pull-up fadeaway jump shots based on community feedback. Drop a like on the video right now. This was the most annoying thing of all time. If you didn't fade on NBA 2K26, you were at a disadvantage. If the other team got the ball one time, every shot would be a fade. Every single shot. And I'm here to tell y'all in this gameplay, I broke it down. It is significantly harder when stamina is reduced. When playing the game, I was really trying to see, because my first game, I went like 5 for 6. I was like, oh God, they didn't touch anything. But I realized every shot that I had took was maybe after 2 dribbles. So whenever I had my stamina, my green window still felt the same on my, you know, rhythm shot fadeaways. But as soon as I added a few dribbles and my stamina went down, I lost an adrenaline bar, it was cooked. It was genuinely cooked to fade. It was not the same. So that's amazing. Drop a like right now because that was one of the biggest issues on the game. Everybody just fading left to right. It was extremely frustrating. The next bullet point we got says improve the reliability of rhythm shooting inputs to ensure timing and tempo register consistently. Now I will say I used to feel that sometimes it wouldn't register properly. Now, I actually haven't felt that in this gameplay. There was never a time where I tried to tempo and I just never got it. I got it every single time. That would only happen to me sometimes. I feel like my bigs would get that more often on maybe like a catch and shoot or something like that. But as a guard, I felt like I always got it. So whenever you guys play next, you're gonna have to let me know if you guys are, you know, a big man or a guard and don't see any more, oh, I didn't get my rhythm jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So the next bullet point we have says slightly tighten rhythm shooting windows for both tempo and timing. Now, like I said, I was using rhythm. You guys are going to see the gameplay. I've had good game shooting. And then in the other game, I seen the effects. Like it was really different. I most definitely played way more different than I would before this patch. And I can truly say that the shooting is off. It's not the same, so that's good. It's definitely harder. Now, like I said though, if you're wide open, you have your stamina, it feels the exact same, which I like. But as soon as you have no stamina, bro, I'm telling you, it is not the same. Like, I'm talking half of your energy gone. You're missing that shot. It's gonna say rushed. It's gonna say slightly something. it's not the exact same, and that's amazing because beforehand, it didn't matter if you were blinking red, asking for an inhaler. As long as you knew how to tempo fade, you were greening it. That's not the case no more. It's just not happening. I want to tell you guys that this video is brought to you by DraftKings Pick 6. I'm not even sure why this kid is trying because every game I play, I win 21-0. Watch this. Great, come on, man, you can't hold me. I need you guys to listen up. First of all, don't be bad like this kid. Getting 21-0 is embarrassing. Hold on, this kid cannot guard me at all. Like, not at all. Oh my God. Green, come on. Before I win this game, I want to show you guys on how you can get on the action with my partners at DraftKings Pick 6. All new customers that play $5 or more will receive $50 instantly in bonus picks when using my promo code ClutchUpNext. Don't forget promo code ClutchUpNext to get your $50 in bonus picks. Go to the App Store, download DraftKings Pick 6, the orange app, sign up using promo code ClutchUpNext, and when you play $5, you'll receive $50 instantly in bonus picks. The next bullet point we have says adjusted takeover effects, so the dunking boost now applies correctly to poster machine instead of blur. In this game, I'm using blur takeover. In this game, I dunk with blur takeover, and I don't know if y'all know about blur takeover, but the entire dunk meter would be green. That did not happen. You guys will see it. I'm gonna replay it over and over. When dunking in blur takeover after patch 2.0, I no longer see the entire green window being filled. This is a W. Blur takeover was the biggest bailout of all time. If as soon as you got blur take, it was over. It didn't matter. That shit, it was over, bro. It could be 3 people in the paint, you would still be able to dunk on everybody. Insane. Next bullet point we have, it says added more reliable ball collision detection when dribbling into defenders and during blitz steal attempts. This patch note right here is the most effective patch yet. Bump steals are more than ever. In the 3 games that I played, there's probably a total of 12 to 13 bump steals in those 3 games. I'm not even shitting you. It was bump steal central, bump steal left and right. It didn't matter. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. As a ball handler, somebody that has a really good ball handle, I played on 2 different builds during this video. I played on my 6'8", you know what I'm saying? The meta 6'8" build. And then I played on my 6'4", which has a 95 ball handle. And I'm gonna tell you this, it didn't feel any difference for ball handle. All the games that I played, I got bump steal equivalently. It depended how the defender played me. Now, if you just flick your stick left and right and there's a defender near you, it makes total sense that you would lose the ball for getting, you know, bumping into them. But it might be a little too much, especially on a video game. I shit you not, you don't need any steal rating. As long as your body is wherever the ball is, the other team is losing the ball. Now, whenever you guys play the game, I know you guys are gonna like it because a lot of people spam dribble moves, and you're right there on them, but they don't lose the ball. I'm telling you right now, they lose the ball every single time. So offense, it's a lot different. You can't just spam combos and then fade with tempo anymore. It's a lot different. We're gonna have to get used to patch 2.0. But I do like this in the fact that there's defense now in the game. You're gonna get the ball multiple times. Like, there's no way you're not getting at least 1 or 2 bump steals in every game you play from here on out. There's just no way. I refuse to believe it. Bump steals, in my opinion, out of this patch is the most significant thing to notice, from my opinion, all right? The next bullet point we have, it says replace the behind the back escape with the normal dribble package, all right? Not too big for myself. The next bullet point we have says ball handlers can now cancel standing in and outs, and some retreat size ups have been changed to hesitation moves. For myself personally, the way that I play, I probably won't be using that stuff, but just to note. Next bullet point we have, unwanted behind the back escapes are no longer triggered when trying to step back out of body ups. That's amazing. All those unwanted behind the backs, oh my God, that was disgusting. No longer triggered. The next bullet point says several improvements have been made to body ups for better reliability. That's solid. The next bullet point, it says improve 3-second violation logic to better handle 2-3 zone defenses and prevent exploits in modes without backcourt violations. I feel like this is big, especially if y'all play rec. No more camping in that paint, buddy. You're gonna have to get out of there. Last but not least, energy levels in 1v1 game modes have now reset on possession changes. This is huge. All my ones court players, you know how it is. If you're in the theater, if you're in the stage, every time you switch the ball, your stamina still has to regain process. Yeah, not no more. Every new possession, you start with a full bar. Now that I went over all the patch notes, I gotta talk about the most important parts of the patch, specifically when it comes to rhythm shooting, fading, and bump steals. When you ask yourself, what does 2K need to do in order for this game to be perfect? It was patch fades, fix rhythm shooting, and if you want to throw in bump steals, you got it, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, rhythm shooting, like I said earlier, I was playing on a 6'8" in this video and a 6'4". My 6'8" build is the meta build, and the only difference that I truly seen when fading with the ball on my 6'8", I have a 97 mid-range. So realistically, even if I do shoot a midi fade with tempo, it shouldn't be that difficult. Now, whenever I had stamina, it felt like nothing changed at all. But the second I lost some adrenaline, maybe half of my stamina, or at least adrenaline bar, I felt the difference. It was not the same. It was a completely different shot, and I either seen rushed, slightly rushed, and it just didn't go in. So that is extremely good in my opinion. That's going to reduce the amount of spam fades you see. It's going to reduce a lot. Now, is it still doable? Yes, you can most definitely still play like you could before patch 2.0. I just don't think people are going to be as effective, because as soon as they run around and their stamina's cooked, hell yeah, go ahead and shoot that shit. I'm gonna let you shoot. You're gonna miss. So that's insanely big, especially for the longevity of this game. Like, if you really think about it, it really is. The next thing I have to talk about specifically is the on-ball blitz, the on-ball steals. I tell you what, my build had a 68 steal on my 6'8" big. And my guard, I don't even know, it was a lower steal as well. As long as you know that the offensive player is going left and right, if you just stand where he's about to go or move your player literally to where he is going and cut him off, it is a bump steal every single time. Every time. Pretty sure my first game I played, the kid had 5 steals. I was like, what is going on? As long as you were near that person and they put the ball down, you were getting that steal 100% of the time. No and if or what's about it. It's a bump steal. Now, I feel like people are gonna complain about this a lot solely because it's so broken. Personally, when playing, I didn't like how broken it was. However, it did add a lot of offense to defense, back and forth, back into the game. Opposed of just, oh, if you miss, all right, the other team got it. It's a fading simulator. You know, it's gonna be difficult. So, yeah. Honestly speaking, I think it's a little strong for the bump steals and blitz. But at the same time, I honestly mess with it, bro, because on the 2s, the 3s, it's not just every possession you're gonna score. Like, people are gonna have to find new ways to play the game because it's so possible to lose the ball on any given play, any given moment. As long as you play close to the offensive player dribbling, bro, you probably got a higher % chance of getting a steal than, I don't even know, a 99 lockdown before this patch. Like, it's that broken. Now, I only got to use blurred takeover one time, so that one dunk with blurred take, not seeing the entire green window be green was a good, refreshing look. I would be losing to straight Timmies who run to the paint with blurred take every possession. And it doesn't matter if you got your whole family tree under the rim, they were still dunking the ball. Improve the reliability of rhythm shooting inputs to ensure timing and tempo register. That's, like I said, if any of the teammates out there that never would get their rhythm shooting, y'all would have to let me know on that. I always got my rhythm shots. I never really struggled with not getting a rhythm. I do like how they increased the difficulty for making fades. Like I said, if I had stamina, it didn't really feel like anything different. Also, slightly tightened the rhythm shooting windows, so it's not as easy. I did realize this. In this video, I am playing a Basketball Gods winner who literally has the hat on his head. Not just because somebody won an event doesn't make them good. They could have been cheating using a cheating device, but also Basketball Gods had 99 skilled everything, so take it how you want. But we did beat some Basketball God winners that got top 5, so, and they were missing. They were using the 6'8" meta. They were missing like crazy. I was even on my 6'4" build against them. I was on my 6'4" and we still dropped them off. So overall, I gotta say, for the meantime, patch 2.0 has saved NBA 2K26. This game is no longer a fading simulator. There's actual defense. Whether you like it or not, it's more basketball. It might be a little too strong for the steals, but you can't just spam brain dead spamming moves in front of the defender. It's just not gonna happen. Leave a like on the video and comment down below if you were a fan of patch 2.0. If you are new to my channel, click that subscribe button, especially if y'all want more VC giveaways. Like I said, 3,000 likes, I'll give away more codes. You guys are amazing. I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.